Hello and welcome to Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains. I'm your host, Mike Bosley. Joining me in a couple moments will be our volunteer coordinator, and that'll be Cally Grimes, as well as a cute, friendly little guy, Clay. But first, before we do that, it's time to go into Mike's Pet Peeves. Mike's Pet Peeves is merely my opinion, not the opinion of anybody important. It's just me talking to you. I can't stand this whole non-stick pan stuff, okay? How can the guy in the infomercial literally fry Jolly Ranchers in a pan? I buy that pan, I grease the pan, I put eggs in the pan, I burn the frickin' eggs out of the pan. I don't understand. How can they get so non-stick? Why can't I why is there a big non-stick? Where did non-stick even come from? This is the non-stick, best non-stick pan you'll ever need. I don't buy it. I have bought it, and I'm not buying it again. That's where I'm going with that. Another pet peeve I have is people, please bring your animals in during the cold times. In the White Mountains, we have warm days and then freezing nights. It's amazing that it's whatever temperature, 50, 60 in the day, and then it's in the teens at night. And sometimes you don't really think about how cold it's going to get as you're going to bed. So please try and think about your animals. They are part of your family. Please treat them as such. So we are going to go ahead. Hello, Cally. How are you?
Hi, Mike. Great. How are you today?
Doing good. Now you've got a lover in your lap.
I do. This is Clay. He's 3 years old. He's been at our shelter since July 21st, 2021.
Okay.
So far too long.
Right.
This gentleman's ready to be adopted. He is a very active young man. He would love an active family. Dog selective, so we would want to do an introduction with anybody who's interested in adopting. And we would suggest older children, as he doesn't really know how big he is. So.
Right. Yes. I have a couple of those at home.
Right.
80-pound lap dogs.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right.
I have a couple myself.
Anybody who's a large dog owner really pretty much knows, for some reason, large dogs never are able to grasp how big they really are.
It's true.
Now, there's a couple things that are really big, and that is our foster families.
We have wonderful fosters.
Now, we're in need of fosters, though, aren't we?
Absolutely. Always.
How does that process work?
You can come into the shelter and apply to be a foster. We are always in need of fosters for kittens, for puppies, for senior dogs. We like to get seniors out.
Okay.
They deserve to be in a home while they're waiting to be adopted. And if you end up a foster failure, that's okay too.
that is sometimes, that's what we're shooting for.
Yeah,
we like it.
sometimes,
But
yeah.
there is, there's lots of families. Terry Bankert, that's always fostering animals.
She does wonderful.
So there are people that are able to let go of those puppies.
Yeah, she does great. She does great.
So what are some other volunteer things that you take care of as the volunteer coordinator?
Our opportunities as volunteers, we always need people to come help us walk dogs at the shelter. Always, always. Socialize the cats. Sometimes we get in kittens that come in semi-feral, and we need help socializing them, getting them used to people, so they're not scared. So they understand that people are okay.
Okay.
Definitely that. There's always dishes and laundry, things like that to do around the shelter.
Do they have to make an appointment with you? Do I have to bring in my social security? Well, what is this process to become a volunteer?
If you just come to the shelter, you can sign up to be a volunteer. We have a volunteer program application, and then I try to host volunteer orientation at least twice a month, which is about an hour and a half long. We just go over our standard operating procedures.
That's nothing.
I'll walk you through the shelter, introduce you to our animals, and show you different areas that you can actually work to help us.
Wow. Okay. So that's a very painless process and very great way to help out our community.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Okay. Well.
And volunteers also have the opportunity to help us at our fundraisers,
Oh.
different offsite events that we do. That we're trying to set up 2 offsite events in the fall with PAC 911. So that'll be down in the valley. So we'll need volunteers to come help us bring adoptable dogs down and help them get adopted down there.
And one point I want to make is when there's a foster family, not only are you helping out the Humane Society, But the Humane Society is going to give you everything you need for that animal.
Absolutely.
You're gonna the food,
everything.
everything,
Yeah.
medication if they need
If
it.
they need meds.
So it's
Yeah.
it's not taxing to the foster families.
No, not at all. We provide everything. If you have any questions, you can contact us anytime and we'll be there to help.
Okay, so have any questions, contact the shelter. Feel free and visit them online at hswm.org. That's going to do it for this week. We'll see you next time right here on Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains.